Hello, Will Thunder Talks here today with another video. I'm Will. Great to see you. Great to see you. Come on in. Right here. Right now. So, the information diet. What's going on? Cool. So I want to clarify this term, information diet. So right now, you are snacking upon this video. This is part of your information diet if you're watching this. You're hearing the words I'm saying and information is going into your brain. You may or may not be multitasking. Most people usually do when they use this platform. You know, it'll be a talky video and you'll be playing a video game. You might be playing a video game right now, or you might be out for a walk, or you might be doing the dishes. Whatever. But, right, this is your information diet. You're currently feasting upon the words out of my mouth and may or may not be considering any of them. But what's going on with that? I asked what's going on because I really feel like the information diet we take in mirrors where we're at, how we're feeling about things. And if we're taking in a lot of information, it says to me we don't want to feel things very much because we don't feel like we can for whatever reason. I really feel with the old information diet, I guess for me individually, I've been feeling that a bit recently, and I've only just had the space and time to slow down and kind of go, whoa, I've been taking in way too much, and why have I been taking this in as my information diet? So, a bit of my arc, I guess, in my little algorithm bubble has been since I've been, on Manjaro for a long time now, and I've been working out a bunch and improving my strength and stuff. I've been really getting more fitness content, right? From Dr. Israel, one of the fitness YouTubers, bunch of fitness YouTubers, Jeff Nibbard, whatever his name is, bunch of YouTubers, right? And you're like, cool, great. I'm like thinking more about fitness. That's cool. I'm doing more fitness stuff and getting stronger. And then because of Manjaro, it's like a peptide. Don't know if y'all know what peptides are, but they're like these amino acid chains that essentially prompt your body to do a bunch of different things. The most popular ones are GLP-1 medications, Wegovy, Ozempic, semaglutide's the actual compound's name, which is Epatide, Manjaro, or Zepbound. And more coming down the pipeline, like retatrutide, where clinical trials have just been approved of that, and many other GLP-1s that exist. But anyway, peptides. I've been having a lot of peptide stuff thrown at me. Been learning about like MOTS-c and tesamorelin and ipamorelin and HGH and SS31 and amino 1Q or whatever the heck it is. A lot of peptides, right? It's been like thrown at me in my feeds. I've been like drowned and inundated with all of this information about peptides, GHKCU, whatever. Loads of peptides. And like, I think it's really interesting from like a pharmacology point of view, like what's possible. I think it's really cool that people are talking about this, and I do find it interesting, but then I also think like, what kind of space is that taking in my brain that would nourish my mind, nourish more parts of my wellness than just like peptide stuff, right? Because that's kind of like physical and intellectual. When I think about like the 8 dimensions of wellness, that's like physical and intellectual, which is cool, and I'm interested in a lot of things, and it's a little rabbit hole I go down, but I guess I don't like that I just get served that, and I guess maybe this is my broader point with my frustration with the algorithm of YouTube. This is some feedback for you, YouTube people. I don't just want to learn about the same thing all the time. I don't want to just learn about peptides. But I guess maybe my behaviors indicate that I do want to learn about peptides all the time, because I keep clicking on peptide videos and going, ooh, well, what's this new research compound? And like CJC NODAC, what's that? I keep clicking on it. So I guess I'm reinforcing the machine to say, yeah, bro, this is what you want. But I don't necessarily always want it, and maybe it's feeding insecurities of mine. Maybe it's increasing body dysmorphia in myself, and I'm kind of like, oh man, like I'm not this jack. Because I was looking, unfortunately, I'm a Reddit goblin. I go on Reddit, and I'm just scrolling through now, and I'm getting like everyone being like, yeah, man, just get on HGH and just do tren, just anabolic steroids. And I'm like, how did I end up here? How is this my algorithm? Because I am not doing steroids. No way. I don't want testosterone replacement. I don't even care if I have low testosterone. That's a lifetime commitment. I ain't doing that. Also, I don't feel a lot of the symptoms associated with that, so I'm not doing it. But I think there's a lot of stuff that I feel like is being jammed into my head, and maybe it's just this peptide craze that everyone's on because a lot of people got the GLP-1s, I'm included, and we're all being swept up in this larger wave of broader research compounds now that people are curious about the potential of. And like, cool, but like, man, I like music, I like art, I like film, and I guess I'm feeling like all this information is being jammed in my head, and it's not really nourishing me emotionally and socially, but I keep being pulled back to it. It's like my crack right now, man. It's like, yeah, give me more information about peptides, give me more information about the current clinical trials on retatrutide and like what the Triumph results say about like losing weight in 72 weeks or whatever, right? Like, apparently that's what I want, but then like I come in and I write a song on my old synthesizer, and that's cool, man. That really nourished me. I was really present in that. That was like, yeah, man, this is like what I want to do. This is where I want to be. This is the process I want to be in, right? And maybe I need to just slow down a little bit to like really feel like I can engage with that again. But my information diet doesn't feel like it's nourishing me too much right now. And I don't know if you're like that too. Maybe it's just me that I'm like overindulging in certain types of content. It's giving me a big old loop in my head. But I guess I want to, I want to get healthier. I've been really focused on that for a while. I've been really focused on getting to a healthy weight and weightlifting regularly. I'll be honest, it's been like 2 times a week recently, but I'm going to go 3 times this week. I'm going to try and bring it back up because I got a bit more space in my head and my schedule. But, I do care about my health. I've been trying to improve that and not be morbidly obese. So I guess I really have to ask myself, like, what am I putting out that's giving me these signals back? And maybe I'll ask all of you to consider that too with the information diet you're given. Mine was very political. It flops between being really political, very left-wing focused, and video essays and videos about research compounds. So I don't know what that's saying. I support the Green Party, I guess, but I'm a Green Party member. But, is that all I'm about? Is that all I want to learn about? Because I was, I guess, reflecting on this in counselling, and I was like, I actually have a lot of interests. I quite like philosophy. I quite like music. I quite like history. Why am I just down this research chemical rabbit hole? I'm not a pharmacologist. I mean, it's interesting. I like learning new things, but is this the full scope of me? Is that the full scope of you? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. I'm going to leave it there. You've been wonderful, and I've been Will, your information diet, what's going on? My information diet, what's going on? Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.